Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be reading this entitled parent story that I literally just read it. It is so, oh my god. Okay, anyway, here we go. I have to upload this. Alright, here we go. I had to report our neighbors to Environmental Canada for toxic wasteland they called a pool. Hello Reddit, I hope your New Year is going well. Also hope everybody, your New Year is going well. Mine went amazing. And this story is a few fair years old, but the memory and the stench are burned into my cranium forever. We had our family home since my dad built it in 1975. We were part of our co-op along with our neighbors, and everyone was friendly and helpful to each other for years while we kids grew up. After about 20 years, our immediate neighbors decided to retire and move to the city, so they sold their house to what we quickly came to call the neighbors from hell. These people were loud, entitled, obnoxious balls of butt crust. The family consisted of Mom, Dad, two snot-nosed crotch goblins, and Grandpa, becoming the bane of the neighborhood. Day 1. Grandpa knocks on our front door and announces as he is going to tear down our fence so the kids can play on my sister's playsets. I stared at him like a doofus for a moment and then picked up my chin and told him firmly that wasn't an option and his goblins were most definitely not welcome in our yard whenever they wanted. Grandpa huffed, glared, and mumbled that we could still see about that. Fast forward a few weeks, and we had to kick the little monsters out of our yard 3 times. Grandpa decided he wasn't happy about that and started smashing our fence with a hockey stick, trying to break it apart, like some sort of centile ninja high on prune juice. I went out and forcefully told him the cops were only a phone call away, and he scuttled back into his house, leaving a cloud of Bengay and Aspercream behind him. Now I need to step back in time a bit here and explain our previous neighbors had installed a gorgeous pool in their backyard. The dad took amazing care of it and was pristine, practically sparkling in the sun every day they lived there. When they moved, they left behind $1,500 in pool supplies so the new folks could take care of it could care for it as well. Fast forward again about a month into the new family's residence. The pool is starting to turn green. The kids are swimming in it. We ignore it, thinking we would give them a chance to get her done. 6 weeks in, the pool is dark green and starting to smell. The kids are still swimming in it. I met the dad outside one day and asked if he was going to clean it. He tells me to go frick myself. 8 weeks in, the stench is becoming overpowering. The water is growing fur, and the kids are still swimming in it. I call the city and tell them what's going on. They come out and look at things, tell them to clean the pool. He tells them to get fricked. 9 weeks in, the water is almost black. It's growing more fur, and the kids are still swimming in it. The stench is starting to invade our house. I call the city again with similar results. 10 weeks in, the water is black. The entire neighborhood smells like a stagnant swamp, and the kids are still swimming in it. I call the health deputy. They come out, climb in out of their car, gag, and drive away. I get a call telling me it's so bad, Environmental Canada needs to get involved. These kids are still swimming in it. I call Environmental Canada. At first they seem to have doubts. Then they send someone around. He picks up in his car, climbs out, almost pukes, and drove away so fast he left skid marks. The next day I'm alerted to strange sounds from next door. I went out to our deck, and there are people in head-to-toe hazmat suits testing the water in our pool with a huge truck out front. Hazmat returned a couple of days later, still wearing their suits and dismantling the pool. Their yard was left in a huge muddy circle as a mark of shame, and the stench took a week to clear. But the toxic waste was finally gone. The neighbors pouted and huffed and complained that we didn't care, and we still never let their goblins use my sister's play park. And so that's the story. I just have a question. If it's that bad in the rest of the neighborhood, I wonder how incredibly terrible those kids, like, if something smells that bad, those kids, they literally are gonna go like they can't smell stuff anymore. The smell has probably burned their nose right off their head. Just why would the kids even want to swim in it if it smells that bad? Just that is terrible. Anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.